The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Canada in the building. AR Paisley in the building, my guy.
Happy to be here, bro.
Said that right?
Yes, sir.
Just got to ask just in case.
Nah, you're perfect, bro.
How you been?
Good, man. Just traveling, just working, bro. You know how it is.
How long you been here for what, 2 days now?
It's been 2 days now.
How many times you been here before?
Damn, I've been here a couple times, maybe like 5 times now.
Okay.
Came 2019. I was on like a mini US run.
Okay.
And we did the PlayStation Theater.
Oh, tight.
Over here,
Was
yeah.
it just your show? Were you with somebody?
No, I was with Sidhu Moosewala.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that was the last time I was here, actually.
Right. Because it's interesting because since you mentioned his name, I saw you did this like beautiful tribute thing for him. I don't know what stadium that was, but I meant to ask you.
That was Rogers Arena in Vancouver.
Okay.
So that was the biggest show I ever did, actually, with AP and them. That was like 16,000 people, 15,000 people.
Right.
Crazy, bro.
Because it's crazy because I didn't know too much about him. And then actually through you, and when I was getting ready for this interview, I saw the tribute and I went and I tuned in. So actually you actually put me on to him too.
That's dope, bro.
Which
That's dope.
I want to say thank you to, and also, rest in peace, of course.
Rest in peace to the legend, man. He had a crazy impact too. And I think now, like, with that industry, after everything that happened, it's shed so much light onto like where that's headed, I think, and I feel like it has a bright future for sure.
Like his sound.
His sound, just the Punjabi industry in general,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you two first kind of meet and go on this tour together?
Damn, how did we meet? We met in UK, actually. I was just in the UK.
Oh, wow, okay.
And then I think he was having a show, and I didn't know if he knew me yet, but I met him, and it was all love right off the bat. He was like, yo, you have bars. So we connected there, and then it just went back home. He's from the same city, and then, we just linked up, and it just went from there,
And then you went on the little U.S. run, you said, right?
Yeah. Then we did a U.S. run together.
That's fine, man. Rest in peace. Yeah, your tribute was beautiful. And that was
Thank you,
that
bro.
being in the biggest show that you've ever done,
Yeah.
too. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just kind of like the universe, like, working in its own, like, weird way,
100%, 100%. I just want to keep his name alive at the same time, And I think at that moment, I mean, in an arena, it's so dark. It's hard to see how many people are there. But when I played that song and everybody put the lights up, it's like 15,000 lights coming up at once. And I really took it in like, damn, bro, this is crazy.
Right.
At that moment,
And that was a show with you and a bunch of other people, or?
Yeah, that was AP Dillon headline tour. He's a Punjabi artist, too.
Okay, got you. So what was your first, like, arena, like, before you even got on the stage, like,
Bro.
what was going through your head? Because, like, I always wonder that when people do their first arena shows, this is like, that's, like, very intimidating, very scary.
For sure.
Like you said, because it's kind of like when you look at, like, it's like going into shark-infested waters. Like, the sharks is there, but you can't see them. Same thing with 15,000 people in an arena. They're there,
They're going to be there. But, I mean, I think for every show, small or big, you're always nervous, So I was hella nervous before I stepped on the stage. But once I stepped on the stage and I heard I had my in-ears on, I heard my voice, it kind of was like, okay, I'm good. And then, but plus it's dark, so you don't really see how many people are there. So I was just vibing out and I was just going off of the music. But as the show progressed, I really started taking in that moment, like, damn, bro, there's fucking 15,000 people here. It's crazy. Damn, man. It's wild. It was wild for sure. But now that I did it, I feel like, damn, okay, I'm ready. I could do it again,
Is it one of those things, too, where it's like it's all blurred to you, like the time you was on stage?
Bro, I was on stage for like half an hour. It felt like 5 minutes, It was one of those. But I loved every moment of it, It wasn't like, the nerves are all before. Then I stepped on the stage and it's like, bliss. It's good,
Right. So where in Canada are you from originally?
Toronto. I would say Toronto for you because you probably don't know the smaller cities, but
Working on it.
the city that I'm from is actually called Mississauga.
Okay.
It's about like 15 minutes from Toronto.
Medora's from there too.
Madara's from there too. Yeah. We're from the same city. Party Next Door is from there.
Gotcha.
So like it's like right next door to Toronto, so not too far from Toronto.
So it's one of those things like to people who don't know the city, you're just like, Toronto.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If I'm out of town, I just say Toronto because it's pretty
word.
much the same shit,
Did you and were you and Medora, like, did y'all know each other like that back, like,
yeah.
growing up and shit?
Yeah,
too?
because we're around the same age, so
Okay.
just house parties and shit, right? Like being even in high school, I think I met her. Just had like house parties and shit. And then more recently, like I know she's doing her thing. I think she was a model for one of our merch shoots. No, yeah, we used her We used her in like one of my commercials for merch and stuff like that.
Oh, fire.
So yeah, we're tied in for sure.
Fire. Yeah, because I always wonder, like, you know, as I start to learn more about like the like as I have more Canadian artists on the show, and as like, you know, I start to learn more about the scene up there, like I always like kind of wonder how like tight knit of like a community or like different communities are. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we're tight knit, but at the same time, we call it a screw face capital, right? It's like every man for themselves, especially in the industry. There's a lot of people doing it, but there's not too many people clicked up. If anything, there's more politics than there is like people coming together and helping each other out. Exactly, yeah. It is like New York in a way.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Is it hard for you to navigate that then?
I feel like over the years I've gotten a little bit better at it. Because like I know who I'm tied in with, and then you get to know just from being around people, you know who doesn't fuck with who, and
right.
There's rules to the shit, but at the same time, it's like the music always comes first for me, and like I put the business first, and just just work. Try to just keep my head down, stay out of the bullshit for the most part.
So how long you like officially like taking it seriously?
I would say like officially like being like, yo, I'm taking this on full on was 2019.
Okay.
But like even before that, like 2017 and 2018, I was in the studio working, and I was rap battling a lot back then, you know?
Okay.
That was like the culture from where we were from. So that's how I started, just battling guys at school, and then like, I don't know if you know KOTD.
Mm-mm.
It's like Smack DVD.
Okay.
But the Canadian version.
Gotcha.
So I started there, but you know, I was like, yo, I want to transition into like just rapping, making music type shit. So I transitioned from being a battle rapper to like.
You don't battle rap at all anymore?
Nah, I haven't battle rapped in a minute, bro. In a minute, yeah.
It's like one of those things where it's kind of like, you know, like you're like the Undertaker, where it's just like like he might make an appearance like in like 5 years. They gonna be like, oh shit, he's back.
I always do say though, like, I think down the line I might take a one battle just cause like, who knows, something nice might come up. It might be like a big event, and it might make sense, and I might just be like, oh fuck it, bro. I'll make that comeback, you know?
Right. That'll be fire, I ain't gonna lie. But that's also gonna be a nice little bag for you, I ain't gonna lie. Because if you've been waiting for it, then like you come back in 5 years, you make folks miss you. You come back, you be like, yo, bro, come up off that bag real quick, let's go.
Timing is everything, bro.
Yeah. I think it's just like wrestling. You know what I'm saying? It's like you a wrestler doesn't show up for 5 or 6 years or a couple years, and then they're like, oh shit, look, it's the Undertaker, he's back. You know?
It's funny you say that. I was looking at clips from WrestleMania. It's just all over my TikTok now.
Yeah, same.
But I used to watch it. I used to watch it heavy, like as a kid, obviously. Mm-hmm. But I felt like as the years went on, it kind of got whatever. I was disinterested. But this WrestleMania this year, I'm super tuned in. I didn't watch it, but I'm watching the clips and I'm seeing like the Rey Mysterio fight.
Yeah.
So I was super invested in that shit. I watched all the clips, and then the Logan Paul fight.
Logan Paul fight was pretty dope too, I'm not gonna lie.
KSI popped out of the bottle and shit. Like, yo, I was actually invested in it, so I'm happy to see them like doing their thing. Like,
my favorite part of that, there was this guy on TikTok, and he was like reacting to Logan Paul's entrance, and he was like, yo, it would be so funny if KSI's in the bottle. And then all the comments were like, this aged very well. To the point where he like, you know, Logan knocks out KSI and shit like that. That shit was
hilarious, bro.
That shit was funny as fuck.
That shit was hilarious,
So
bro.
what type of like right now, what type of space are you in? Like, what are we getting ready for? I know you got a new single out now.
Yeah, singles. I'm actually announcing my tour tomorrow. I'm going on a Canada tour.
Okay, dope.
So that's what I've been here. Obviously, we had 1-2 meeting, but I've also been just going back and forth with Live Nation about getting everything ready. Mm-hmm. And I'm announcing 5 cities. So I'm doing Montreal, I'm doing Toronto, Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary. So it's my first headline tour for me in Canada. So I'm excited, bro. That's the first thing that I'm getting ready to do. And then just weighing the options and seeing what the next step should be. I feel like we're all, like me and my team, we're just getting ready to make our next step our biggest step. That's kind of my mindset now, you know?
Fire. It's funny, I saw you tweet, you were like, oh, we need a J. Cole and Drake.
Yeah. You know what happened was I was just taking in J. Cole's discography recently because he dropped that one song with the BTS.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he did that. I still haven't heard that song.
So the song is like...
It's good? I never heard it.
It's fire. I mean, Cole's part is fire. Like,
yeah.
I got to his verse and I was like, wow, this really takes me back to like when I think like 2010 when he dropped Friday Night Lights. And when I first heard about him, it took me back to like, okay, this is why I like him. Because in that verse, he snapped. So I was just listening to his discography and I was like, damn, bro, like I'm a fan of him first, you know? And then like, I was taking in Drake's discography too, and I feel like if they did a project together, it would bring out like a different side of Drizzy, you know? Because that Future collab was dope, the 21 collab was dope. But when I tweeted that, I was like, yo, fuck, if these two guys made a collab tape, it would be different than those two, but in a good way, I think, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that would be dope for
That
sure.
shit would be insane. It'll never happen though. I wish it would happen. I already know it's one of those things. I mean, never say never. I mean,
yeah, never say never.
Drake
but
just be doing whatever at this point, which I respect because it's just like he can do whatever.
Yeah,
you know?
facts.
Like
and
no
like
one saw the 21 shit coming.
The Dreamville fest that just happened too.
Yeah.
Like that fucking crowd, the energy was crazy, and just seeing them on stage, I was like, damn, like I'm in this shit too, so I forget sometimes. But yo, I'm a fan first at the end of the day, right? Like just seeing that, I'm like, damn, bro, it was big, bro. That whole festival looked crazy.
I still gotta watch that set too. That's like because
Bro.
I told somebody this earlier. Every year I say I'm gonna go to Dreamville Fest, and I don't go to Dreamville Fest, and then every year I'm like, why the fuck didn't I?
Why
go to
didn't
Dreamville
you go?
Fest?
Yeah,
Every year.
Bro, this last year looked like the craziest one yet, for sure.
Yeah, with Drake and Cole, and they was doing all their old shit too. I think that's what made me like really like. I was like, damn man, I wish I was.
Yeah,
You know
and then
what I'm
he brought Weezy out too.
Yep. Glorilla.
Glorilla, Uzi. Yeah, it's fucking.
That's
that really
crazy.
took me back to like, yo, I'm a fan first, bro, because I forget that shit too. But seeing that lineup, Weezy, Cole, Drake, I'm like, damn, bro. Like 10 years ago, I would have been geeked to be in the crowd watching.
Still
that, you know?
geeked.
Still geeked for sure.
Yeah,
Still geeked for sure.
yeah.
But yeah, it took me back to that. Like that's crazy, you know.
Nah, yeah. Yo, I can't wait to come back to Canada in the summertime. Cause I ain't gonna
Pull
lie.
up.
I went to Canada in January. Too much fucking snow for me.
Bro, it's freezing.
All right.
I
And it
mean,
was
it's cold
freezing.
here too, but it's colder in
It don't really
Toronto.
snow like that here anymore.
No?
Yeah. Global warming.
Fuck
It's,
yeah.
it's coming for y'all next.
Hopefully, bro. Yo, hopefully it takes the snow away. This year, bro, the snow was fucking insane, fam. Like,
What?
insane,
When I was
bro.
up there, bro, oh my God. I was like, yo, first of all, that's the most snow I've seen in years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second of all, it was freezing and it snowed like every night. I'm like, bro, can I get a break? Like, why is it snowing every fucking
It's depressing,
night?
right? You don't want to go anywhere. You're just you just don't want to stay home at that point.
Right. I'm not gonna lie though. Y'all girls up there are bold because they was
Right.
going to the club in those little ass dresses in the
Yeah.
freezing cold. And we had like a penthouse that oversaw like one of the clubs that was like below. I'm
Yeah.
like, how the fuck y'all doing that? Like, it's different in New York. Like, you know, it's not like that cold here, but like,
They're used to it. There's a meme about that. I think there's a meme. It's like a fucking huge snowstorm, and there's girls walking in like little dresses, and it's like, this is Toronto in the winter for sure. That happens every year, bro. Every year. Some of these girls can't resist it. They need to
Oh
go
my
out. They need to
God.
hit the club. You know, if it's Friday, Saturday, they're there. But yo, our club scene is fire though. So when you come, like,
hit you
we'll
up.
go. Yeah, we'll go out.
Yeah, no, I've been, what? Caravana? Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That's end of August, right?
Is it end of August?
End of August, right?
August,
End
yeah.
of August. I'm sorry. I'm between two caravanas right now. It's either we go to West London with AJ Tracy, or we go to Toronto with
Yo,
them.
you gotta come
know
to
what I'm
Toronto,
saying?
I'm telling you.
It's one or the other. We gotta pick one or the other. You can't keep talking about all these different caravanas and we not pick which one we going to.
Caravana brings the city together too, because you just
Okay.
see everybody there, like, and everybody for the most part tries to avoid politics for that, you know, for that time.
I like that.
If
Yeah,
they're
I always
outside.
wanted to go because like OVO Fest was the same weekend, and
Yeah.
I always wanted to go to OVO Fest like since I was like in college. But it's just like the last one I think I wanted to go to was like the Millennium Tour one, but I just couldn't bring myself to buy tickets to see Drake in the Millennium Tour. I'll be honest. Like I was like, damn, I want to see Drake, but the Millennium Tour as the addition was just not doing it for me.
Yeah.
And I forgot. Did they do one last year? I don't think
Did
so.
they do OVO Fest? Oh yeah, Nikki and them. Nikki came.
Oh, they did that
Weezy
last
came.
year, right? Yeah.
And then they did they did one at History too, where it was a bunch of OGs from Toronto. Like
Yeah.
Drake brought out some OGs. Like if you're from Toronto, you know these guys are like goats.
Right.
So that was cool too. But yeah, that week like Caravana OVO Fest is crazy in Toronto.
Yeah, if OVO Fest happens this year and my OVO plugs come through, I'm there.
Definitely. Yeah.
Cause
That's the best way to go.
yeah,
You know?
Yeah, because they did because that's when Ice Spice flew out. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do remember that. Which is why I was like, damn, bro. He
She
said
came
all the-
to our Rolling Loud too. She performed at Rolling Loud Toronto too.
Okay, you were there. That
I was
one,
there,
right?
yeah, I had a set too.
Ha-
Yeah.
and that was the first rolling out in Toronto. That was also what I was gonna
Yeah.
ask you. So what was that like? Like it being like, what is your review of the first rolling out in Toronto? Your set included, of course.
It was good. It was good. It was my first Rolling Loud too, so I didn't know what to expect. So there's
Congrats, by the way.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. There's 3 stages. It was good, bro. It was good for the most part. I think just leading up to it, it got a little sticky because they had to move around some people because I think some artists didn't fuck with some artists on some days. So like I was on day 3 first, and then they switched me to like day 1. So that was a little bit sticky leading up to it. But like all in all, bro, it was good. Nothing too crazy happened in terms of like something bad happening at the festival. You know, everything was good. The fans showed out for the Toronto artists. I think that was the best part is that like some of these Toronto artists, bro, a lot of us can't do shows because the cops will it'll shut them down, you know? Mm-hmm. So like a couple artists have tried to do shows in Toronto and they get shut down because of the cops. Yeah. But Rolling Loud, thankfully, it didn't get shut down and they got to do their sets. And then I think a lot of us seen like, holy fuck, the fan base in Toronto is real, you know? Yeah. They really fuck with the homegrown talent and shit.
That's fine.
So it was dope.
I don't know who you'd have problems with. You mad cool. But
me, I'm kind of for the last 2 years I've chilled out and I'm kind of like that's why I could do this run now. I'm gonna do this Live Nation run and we're good. But
the battle rapping days was treacherous. I ain't gonna lie.
I grew, bro. It's all about growth. But yeah. That's why now I'm excited to do my first Toronto show. That's why it took so long, to be honest.
Right. I feel you. I mean, it's like New York, man. It's like, you know, there's a lot of issues with, like, New York artists can't even do shows in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no New York Rolling Loud this year, which, you know, we don't know why, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, they said they couldn't do it this year. Like, we don't really know why there's no New York Rolling Loud show. I mean...
What happened last year? Did some...
Nothing even bad happened. Yeah. No, nothing.
I remember watching it on YouTube, actually.
A couple New York artists got taken off the lineup, like, drill rappers, but, like, other than that, like, nothing has really happened, so... I don't know, but I'm glad that it worked out in Toronto too, because it's like I felt like when I was looking at the lineup, like I was like, okay, I don't know who some of these people are, but like, y'all are they must be from Canada, so like it must, you know.
It was probably like the people that you didn't know, the people in Toronto all knew them because they were like Toronto artists.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, it went well though for the most part.
Which I think is cool because I feel like, you know, that's something that I feel like, you know, when I talk to artists from Canada, like we're always like, damn, like, you know, I wish we were promoted more. I wish we did this more. I wish we did this more. So I think it's cool how Rolling Loud kind of brought that feeling back to, or brought that feeling to Canada to give all y'all like an opportunity to make y'all feel like, you know, like, okay, cool. Like
we have this platform and I think that was the dopest part is that they put a lot of Toronto artists on it.
Yeah.
Cause we do have that mentality back home where it's like, fuck, yo, we need more eyes. We need more platforms and we just need like a better infrastructure for the music industry. Like you come out here and you see it firsthand that like you guys are way more established with the music industry than we are back home.
Yeah.
But yo, I think in this last year, bro, we're taking steps towards like bettering that side of things and the infrastructure is getting built properly, you know?
Right. I know the one thing that everybody was like when they announced the lineup, they were like, why isn't like Drake or The Weeknd or somebody else headlining? Right? Because Drake, I know The Weeknd didn't headline either, but I know that that's what they wanted. They're like, damn, like how you gonna do Rolling Out Toronto and not have Drake headline? I was like, who knows about that?
Who knows what happened? I think everybody thought
Drake's a heavy ticket too.
I think everybody thought because Drake pops out so much like randomly, but it's always when you least expect it. So everybody thought like Future was gonna bring him out, I think, because he was a headliner for one of the days.
Future was one of the nights, okay.
Yeah. So everybody's like, nah, he's gonna bring out Drizzy, but he didn't come out. I think it was one of those where it's like it was too expected. I feel like he just pops out randomly.
He wants to come when nobody knows.
Yeah, wow. Like bro. Like Lil Baby had a festival in Montreal, and he randomly pulled up. Like nobody knew. These guys were there. They told me. They just heard some whispers. Yo, Drizzy's here. Boom, boom. Next thing you know, popped out.
Yeah. What was always next? Toronto Rolling Loud too.
Yeah.
What was next? But that's fine. And soon you'll be headlining.
That's the goal, bro.
Right.
Gotta manifest it.
Right. Well, by the time the people are seeing this, the freestyle's out now, so make sure y'all go check that out.
Fire.
Before we get out of here, anything else you got coming up that the people gotta know about? Where they can follow you, all that good stuff. Now is the time to let them know. This camera right here.
AR Paisley on all platforms, and yeah, just look out. I got a couple singles coming soon. Tap into the freestyle.
Boom. There you go. Well, make sure you go follow him. Go run the freestyle. That's out now. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love is free. Support is free. But y'all already knew that. Till next time, AR Paisley on the radar. We out. Boom.
Peace.